Good morning. New update on the v12 project. Got some small things done, so I thought made a video. So I've done on the front suspension. I got finally the modification for my steering rack complete. You can see in here. Have a look. There's a very big piece out of it now. I welded a frame underneath to get better support for the front suspension arm. That's all done on both sides. They're also painted and coated. There needs to be one sort of stone chip coating on it, but it will be done later. So I've got also the re-lengthed this piece, because normally the steering arm is coming into here, so it's about 8 centimeters lower to get underneath the engine. I got also a little bit smaller steering angle than original, because the maximum point normally hits over here. There's still about 8 millimeters left in between when I max out the steering box. So because this steering box is from an E-class, they may be a little bit wider. The precision maybe on here is a little bit smaller. So it will not be a problem when driving, but only when parking you maybe have to steer one time in front and go back again. But that's the only thing. It's really small. It's not that bad, I think. So that's all in there. So now the only thing I need to do is get the wheel hubs, front and rear, completely disassembled. So all bearings out of it. Install all new bearings in it, and before that I need to get a new coating on it. I ordered all new bolts. They also so I can completely rebuild the suspension. Front and rear now, including the hubs and that sort of stuff. I also got the old bushings out of it. It was a hell of a job. They were really tight. Also the bolts were rotten through, so I have to cut every bolt in the front suspension here. It was a very big job. So now I got all urethane in it, urethane and rubbers, and also in the rear I have done that. Also in the rear, urethane bushings. I left the original ones on top in, because they were, at the first point, they are really stuck, and they were not bad. They were just pretty good, no rips or anything in it, so I just leave them in. Also this one is changed, and I have to coat some parts. Also I got all the rust pieces, welded new pieces in. In the last video you could see there was a very big hole in here. I completely cut the pieces out of it. Got new ones fitted. So the original mount is back in there and fits all pretty good. Everything is coated now. So the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to disassemble the front and rear suspension, or in the rear I can already build it up. These hubs, these are the rear wheel hubs, need to be disassembled. The wheel bearings need to come out. I've got all new parts, new wheel bearings and that sort of stuff, new brakes. And then I can I also have to look behind the front wheel arches, because I also got here a small spot. I just need to check and repair if there is any rust in it. So I'm going to do that on both sides. When that is done, the engine can come out, and I can coat the engine bay and have a look. I think I'm going to do 2 pieces, just to the chassis beam down. I'm going to use anti-rust coating, the same as I used in the back, and the top will just be painted black. I think I just will paint the complete engine bay black. I think that's it's just a good color for an engine bay, and I think I'm not sure about that yet, but at the first time I wanted to paint the complete car and then start it for the first time. But maybe I'm going to just have the complete chassis completely done, and then first going to get the car driving, and then I can later on have it painted. So if there is something wrong, I think maybe that's better. If something's not fitting right, you're not with a completely new painted car, and the chance to damage something. So I think that's better. I also got pieces for my exhaust, laser cut. So these are all small pieces. You can see this. You need 7 pieces. You can get just like lobster band welds. 7 pieces of this makes 90 degrees. Also in 3 inch. 3 inch I need something. This is, I thought, what was it? 42 millimeter I bought and 50. But this is 2 inch, I think. Yeah. So that's also something I can do. I got some work left to do, of course, but it's getting there. So that's where I am now. So, like it looks like now, all the modifications to the car are done. So it's only building them up the right way. So everything fits. I need to. The only thing I need to let custom make is the lines from the transmission to the oil cooler. From the to the transmission cooler. I have to maybe have a look if I can get new lines for the oil cooler too. They're not bad, but they are just old. Also, and for the steering pump I need some lines made. But I spoke to a guy here that lives here a few miles away. He can make me new hydraulic lines, so that's no problem. But it all has to be done. So I'm pretty happy that all the modifications are done. Engine is in like it should. Everything fits, so it's now just building them up the right way with the right anti-rust coatings and that sort of stuff. So it's here to stay in this condition. Then after the modifications are done. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a look on my new website, JMSpeedshop.com. Here. Also in the right corner for you, there's my logo. You can click on the right corner, left, right. In one of the 2 corners there's my logo, click on it. Have a look for the other videos of my project, because this is not the first video if you're new to the project. Have a look at my playlist and also the other reviews I've done. So thanks for watching, and see you for the next update or the next review. Thank you very much. Bye bye.